friends, I'm going to be just going through these scrolls here. Got about 1800 to burn. And so if you want these different troops up here, you can just change that and then go to the battle field. Whatever troops you got in here, I think it's like the first like 4 or 5, it'll give you those ones. I think it's a couple legendary, a couple epic, and a couple the other ones or whatever. So anyways, that's how you get those. You just do a battle with those troops in there. I hope that's not an exploit. So I have these in here. It didn't give me my Frost Archer, so I think I'd rather have Frost Archer than that stupid owl thing. So I'm going to pull out the owl thing and just leave the Frost Archer in there. Do a little battle, see if that changes it. Okay, no, we don't want to rebattle. And it didn't change it. But it did before, I could have sworn. Anyways, that's good enough, I guess. Let's go. So we're just going to burn through some scrolls here, see what kind of heroes we get. Diana. Got 584. Sunshine event kicking off, so a chance to get better heroes, which I haven't really been getting. And supposedly more more medals, and it actually is more medals. There's 782, but most you're gonna get 500 most of the time, which is it's actually double what the 250 is that you usually get. So this sunshine event's definitely worth it. You only get double medals up to 1,000 scrolls though, but also you get the chance to get better heroes on here too. So I'm just gonna burn through all my scrolls. Got an alley there. That's cool. I'll take that. That'll work. See how many good heroes we actually get. Okay, got an Apollo. There's, not horrible. Another 500 medals. So another 500 medals. It's better than 250. It's better than 250. Just got to keep telling myself that. Got a Chion. So that's cool. 789. Maybe we'll get one where we get 800 medals. That'd be all right. And all these other heroes are good dust fodder. So another 500 medals there. Okay, nothing special there. Dante and Tree of Life green. 687. I don't get how it's like a double, but oh, there we go. Scored a Dracula on that one. 607. So how is it? How do they calculate that? 607 medals there. Got an angel. Let's keep rocking. Tree of Life green. Only one hero that time. Okay. And Archon Moshe. Where'd all the heroes go? Oh, scored an Odin on there. That'll work. All right. Okay, we got Winterlord Ains, 500 medals. Another one. Not a whole lot of heroes we're getting here. That's all right. Dante, Diana. Why are all these things named after like Greek mythology stuff? You ever notice that? I don't know about Plank, but Motion, Freya, Apollo, Tarot Master. It's all like weird stuff. I don't know why it's got to be weird all the time, Okay, chalk that up. So the third day, the last of the last, I decided to go get a little stupid and try to see what it was like at number 1 spot. And so I got thoroughly smacked down after I went up there, of course. Yeah, but it's okay. Happens to the best of us, I guess. All right, so we're burning through these pretty quick. Got a Celine there. That's pretty cool. We're about 400 in there. These go 10 at a time, so Santa Giant. Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure where my metals are going to stand after this, but I should have quite a bit to go after the new troops with it, so we'll do that. Not sure how hard I'm going to go after the new troops. I might just hold off, see what everyone else in the top clans are doing, if they're any even viable. It looked like they could add a little bit of intrigue to the game there, so we'll see how they do. Actually, the last one, I wasn't impressed with the little crack owl. It does a lot of damage. I mean, it's basically a hero specific troop there for Freya. Trying to help her out, seems like. Oh, we got a Chion and a Siondiak. That'll score. Let's get some more of those legendary heroes or whatever, shall we? So, yeah, we got the Wolf King. I'm not sure if anyone even uses that thing. I mean, why put troops out there that aren't going to get used? Basically, all the new ones should be, like, something beneficial. Like the Ninja and the Undead Warrior came out, and they're right away, they're usable. The Angel, so-so, but the Crackhead and the Wolf King, Crackhead Owl or whatever, the Wolf King, not so much. There we go. Got a Drac and a Poseidon. Poseidon. I'm liking these double shots on the heroes. You got a Drake. Okay. Yeah, 699 medals. That's what we're raking in the medals. That's cool. Poseidon, man. Maybe just getting some Poseidons here like crazy. I'm just going to burn through all of them. No sense in saving them. And then I'll just start saving up for the next Sunshine. That's going to be a while. So I just figure since I got a chance at better heroes right now, I'm going all in, my friends. I mean, it's really negligible, honestly, the amount of extra heroes I'm pulling in. What, I'll maybe get like 2 or 3 of the kinds I want if I'm lucky. And I'm not very lucky. Okay. $500, $500, $500. So I'm 300 off the top guy right now. So that means I should just be able to be attacking the top guys, right? I mean, when I was in the top, everybody's attacking me that's like 2, 3, 4, 500 trophies lower than me. You know, I was like, what? How's that make sense? The whole reason I went up there was just because I wanted to see what Tegimon had on defense. So I finally got up there. I was like 20 below him, and I was doing reset battles and stuff, trying to get new guys on my challenge list, and I couldn't even find him at the top. That's bogus, okay? If you can't find anyone on the top when you're 10 points off of them, and yet when you're on the top, people can find you like 500 trophies below, that's bogus. Okay, it doesn't even make sense. I'm like, yeah, stupid. So people can just snipe me out of the blue. Yeah, alright, I'll stop grumbling. It's just weird. Okay, I don't even know. The troops are negligible on here, guys. Honestly, it's just, what do you need, like 180 troops or whatever to get even like a level 10? I don't know, or more. I don't know. It's been a while since I've kind of figured that stuff out. So you'd basically, getting the troops you want on that little wish list it's negligible, really. You can do it if you want. Try the little trick. If it's helpful, I don't know. I think it's okay. I hope that's not an exploit and I get banned, but if I do, you know what? I guess it's just time to move on. And I'm good with that. I made my peace with it. Whatever happens in this life, it's not really going to concern me that much. And stuff happens for a reason, it seems like, especially trials and tribulations or whatever's going on. Just kind of rambling. Oh, yeah, so I went on a fast the other day. Hadn't fasted ever in my life. I think the longest I've gone without food in my entire life is uh, maybe like 12 hours, 16 hours, something like that. So, yeah, I don't think we need to eat all the time is the thing. That's what we're told. Hey, you got to eat all the time. Got to get your 3 meals a day and all that. Well, half the world probably doesn't even get 3 meals a day. They're lucky if they get 1 meal a day. And here I am getting 3 meals a day. So yeah, I just stopped eating for a couple days. I went like 2.5 days, just water and like coffee. I don't know if the coffee was helpful. Probably dehydrated me. But first day, I was cool. I'm not like a really big guy, so people are like, oh, you're gonna get all shaky, all that stuff. I was fine. No, I had a little bit of hunger pain, and that just kind of went away, and that was it. But other than that, no, normal. I was working out and stuff still too, so no issues there, and I was still doing the same amounts of weights, so no strength diminished. Day two, pretty much the same thing. I was cool, felt groovy. Yeah, just felt normal. A little bit of hunger pain, and then about towards the end of day 2.5, started getting a little nauseated. It was after I was staying up all night, and I drank some coffee too, black coffee with water in it. You can't just have anything with calories. So I tried that, and I was like, okay. Got a little nauseated, and then I wasn't feeling that great. So I was like, hey, okay, I must have ran out of stuff there. So I'm just going to burn through. Oh, we got a free. I'm just going to burn through the rest of my scrolls just for fun and giggles, because the next Sunshine event isn't for a long time, and I'll get those 1,000 scrolls back, no problem. So we'll just keep rolling, because it is double supposed chance to get a better hero, and I'm getting, what's that, like my 50th Poseidon. So anyways, yeah, did a little fast thing, felt pretty good, and then I really wanted to get into like day 3. Supposedly a bunch of health benefits starts kicking off. Your body goes into like ketosis, starts burning your body fat and stuff, and it's basically detoxing. So it seems like it's got a lot of health benefits. So I'm not unhealthy, but I just want to try that and be like, hey, that seems like a good thing. I mean, people have gone so far as to say like, hey, you fasting and your body will like cure cancer and stuff like that, because when you're eating, it's like your body's digesting it. A lot of resources used to digest food and stuff, all that entails, and that's just not like, that's constantly going on while you're, all that energy and resources are committed to digesting food or whatever. That kind of makes sense to me. So if you don't have any food coming in, your body's obviously not storing energy for food, and then it can like kind of switch over to that reserve tank, which is basically the fat on your body, and you start eating that. I'm not a medical expert or anything. I just, a lot of stuff that kind of makes sense to me is kind of what I go with. So yeah, there's a lot of people are pushing, hey, there's a lot of health benefits with fasting. Jesus fasted a lot, 40 days. So yeah, but anyways, I felt pretty good just on 2 days golden, and then it was 2 days and probably like about 2.5 days probably. So 50, 60, 55 hours in, something like that probably. No, probably like 65 hours in ish. Anyways, 60. Let's go 60 hours in. And then they're like, hey, you got to be careful coming back in off a fast or whatever. And so I was super hungry though. But I want to tell you, after that 2 days, like everything tasted amazingly good. So I got home and I right away had some macadamia nuts, and they tasted like the best ever. Then I had some sauerkraut and a banana. I almost threw up after eating that, tried to eat kind of slow, and then I drank some water and went to bed. But no stomach issues or anything after that. Maybe I didn't fast long enough, because they say if like, hey, if you fast for a while, you want to kind of come off the fast slowly, break the fast with breakfast. Not with break. I like break a fast, and then like breakfast is like break fast together. Anyways, that kind of clicked, but sorry, rambling now. But yeah, I just kind of came off it, no issues really. No real bowel movements for like 3 days, which is cool. Didn't have to eat anything. Um, yeah, I mean, I was like, man, I should just, go on a 2 day fast, like every like twice a week or something. Just be like Sunday, just eat. Then Monday, Tuesday, don't eat. Then Wednesday, like eat. Then Thursday, I mean, I eat quite a bit for a little guy, and I was like, man, I could save a lot on food. Probably got some good health benefits. Although they say like you need to fast like 3-4 days to actually your body starts healing itself. It starts eating its fat, all that stuff. Starts producing HGH, natural HGH, which is supposed to be super good for like de-aging and just like healing yourself. So, but yeah, that was my experience. All in all, not bad. I was really active during my fast, so I don't know if that was detrimental to it or added to my getting a little nauseated there. I think if I would have just not had the coffee, I was just trying to stay awake, so I think the coffee there towards the end is kind of what got me a little nauseated. It's just black coffee. I'm not a super big fan of black coffee, so yeah, but pretty good experience overall. I was like, I didn't feel like, hey, I need to have food. And after that, made for lunch the following day, had a nice BLT sandwich with sauerkraut and avocado on it. It was like the best sandwich ever. It was like literally the best sandwich I ever had. I was like, oh my goodness, this is delicious. And then that night we made like I stir fried, or I sauteed some onions with bell peppers and garlic, and then made had some refried beans, put like cumin and jalapeno juice in there, warmed that up, mixed some sausage and hamburger together, made a pico de gallo on the side, had jalapenos on the side, chopped up some lettuce. So we had all that kicking off, and then just fried some or heated up some corn tortillas and flour tortillas, and just put whatever we wanted in there. And it was like the best food ever. And yeah, so oh yeah, I also lost 6 pounds. So I was at like 154, I think, before, and I got down to 148. So I was averaged. I was losing like 3 pounds a day on that. Just not eating, just water fasting. So not trying to lose a lot of weight. Like I said, I'm not a big guy, so I don't really care. I've been pretty fit my whole life. I just can't gain weight, can't really lose it. I'm just kind of hovering where I'm at for the last forever. So, I got high metabolism, but I'm happy with that. Happy where I'm at. I just kind of want to see what it was like, and it was cool. That's my experience on the fast. Um, would I do it again? I might. I might do it again. I would like to see what it's like to get into that. Uh, oh, what's the word? There's a word. Auto. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I think it's where your body just starts producing that HGH and burning fat and stuff, and that's like supposed to be really, really good for you. But then I think when you get to that point, that's when you need to like kind of ease yourself back into the fast. Because I was reading like some spots like, oh, people died from like fasting and then eating food. I'm like, what? Seems kind of weird to me. Like, why would you fast for a while and then you eat some food and you die? Anyways, that seemed kind of a little far fetched to me. But they do say like, hey, you want to ease. The other things I was reading, if you don't ease yourself into that, because your biodome or whatever in your stomach, the bacteria can get kind of messed up when you're fasting. They say, so you want to kind of recreate a new, get all that probiotics and stuff going on. So you eat like green leafy vegetables and like sauerkraut, some fermented stuff, kimchi, junk like that, not a bunch of sugars and stuff. So I was like, yeah, that's cool. Maybe. I mean, I guess I can kind of see that you don't want to like fast for a week and then just eat like 3 pizzas or whatever. I could see how that. I don't know about killing you, but I mean, it seems like it would maybe mess up your stomach or something. But I don't know. We're fearfully and wonderfully made, so it's like I think our bodies can handle a lot more than we get credit for, and adapt to different things quickly and stuff like that. So, but yeah, yeah, that's just my experience on that. So they say like if you're fasting, not eating any food at all, just water, is better than intaking like just a little bit of food like every day, where you're basically like starving yourself because your body doesn't switch over to burn its own fuel. It's like burning. I heard it like burns like muscle and stuff before like the third day where it kicks into ketosis and starts burning fat. And I could be way off on some of this stuff, but we just glean a little here, a little there, and you take everything with a grain of salt, basically. So what do I have, 90 alley shards? I should be ready for the level 18 alley. But anyways, my friends, thanks for kicking it here with me. Should be, what are my medals at? Oh, over 120,000, so that's cool. And those troops, like I said, are basically negligible. I mean, you get like a 1-star troop. Is that what we get? Generally 1 or 2-star troop. So yep. Once again, I'm gonna get smack down in the old arena. And lose pretty handily. So can't have one bad day. Not towards the end. You can't. And that's kind of what happened. So, all right, my friends, I'm just going to wrap this one up. We're good. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.